Are you struggling with GCSE maths? Let me tell you this concept which will revolutionise your understanding. Place value. So what is it? Let's think about how to represent the number 43. You could use 43 blocks like so, but that would get messy and confusing very quickly. So let's put them in groups of 10. We have 4 groups of 10 and 3 ones. That is 4 10s and 3 ones, which makes 43. Easy, right? Now, instead of using blocks, let's create a table. There are 2 columns, the ones column and the tens column. The number of ones goes in this column, so there were 3. And the number of tens goes in this column, so there were 4. In total, you have 4 10s and 3 ones. That makes 43. But then, what about bigger numbers? Let's take 152 as an example. Using groups of 10, you get 15 10s and 2 left over. But like before, that will get messy too. So that's why we create things called hundreds, which are 10 lots of 10. So in this example, you have 100, 5 10s and 2 ones. That makes 152. And in the place value column, it looks like this. It's exactly the same as before, but now we have the hundreds column as well. So 100, 5 10s and 2 ones, 152. Multiplying by 10 gives you even bigger numbers like thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, tens of millions, goes on and on and on. And then dividing by 10 gives you decimals. We will go into these in more detail in later videos. However, the main concept is that they are fractional values. Just like you can fit 10 tens in 100, you can fit 10 tenths in 1. To figure out where to put a decimal on a place value column, you look for the point. The number to the immediate right is always the tenths value, so you put that in the column first. So here we have 3 tenths. And then you fill out the hundredths, so 8 hundredths, and then the integers, 5 ones and 2 tens, which are to the left of the decimal point. Now, let's go through 2 examples. First is 2,867. The digit furthest to the right, if there are no decimals, always goes in the ones column, so put the 7 ones down first. Then you fill out the rest, 6 tens, 8 hundreds and 2 thousands. Again, easy, right? And then next we have 98.06. Remember, the number to the right of the decimal point always goes in the tenths column, so put the 0 tenths down first, then the 6 hundredths, and then to the left of the decimal point, the integers, 8 ones and 9 tens. You may be wondering, if the 0 means there's nothing there, why are we leaving it in the number? Well, 0 is a placeholder, so if there are no numbers before or after, you can ignore the zeros. However, if there are numbers on either side, then you've got to leave it in, just to show that there's nothing in that particular column. So for example, 029.090 is exactly the same as 29.09. Anyway, thank you for watching my place value video. If this helped to make maths make sense, please like and subscribe and click the notification button to be the first to see more videos.